Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Peaks at Minecraft 1.9, and it's been a while since I've taken a little peek at the various snapshots we have here, and it looks like in the meantime I got some food popping up. So let's take care of that first. Alright, let's have a little something to eat because it looks like it's hunger time. Oh, alright, let's eat that. Let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, it's been so long I forgot what I had at this point. Yeah. Alright, well... Alright, let's dump that in there. We don't need the bricks where we're going. I'll have to decide on the rest. Oh, I certainly don't need a ton of gunpowder. Because if I do anything... See, when in main hand, 1.6 attack speed, 6 attack damage. So this is faster. So it does about 9 point... Just what 1.6... Actually, it looks like the... Alright, 1.6 and 6. So this is... I guess that's the amount of time it takes. So I guess as 6 divided by 1.6 would be the DPS, then that's a little bit under 4. And yes, even under... Alright, because I was worried about the fact that it looked like all the weapons were doing the same amount of damage over time. Oh, point 9, that's very fast, but 9, that's... Wait, 1.6 over 6... 1... See, point... Oh, 9 over point 0.9. That's about 10. Let's see. Wait, 9 damage. Whoa! Axes are vicious! Just look at that. That's... But what the... It does more damage? Why would anyone want a sword? They're obviously going to rebalance that. That thing's still cooking away. Alright, now, what I was thinking of as a project to do, I think that would be a good place right up there, is to build a lighthouse. And the reason why I'm doing this is that I'm thinking of doing a lighthouse for another project area I'm doing, and I was thinking that I'd want to get some practice in doing one first, because I've never really done a lighthouse before. And in order to make it believable and all that stuff, I was thinking right here would be good, because I don't think I got room on the island there. If I had thought of it, maybe I could have reserved that to be a nice lighthouse spot. Now this is, well, I was thinking this would be a good area, but doesn't exactly have consistent ground around here, and I think we will need that if we're going to do a good lighthouse. But then lighthouses aren't exactly known for being built on the stablest of foundations. Let's see. Let's bring out some andesite. Let's see what we could do here. Now the question is, how large does it have to be? I was thinking starting out with 9 by 9 and building our way from there. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to... How are we going to do this? Yeah, that looks like an awful place. I was just thinking that any architect that attempted to build a lighthouse at that spot will get just exactly what they deserved. Now, were any other places? Maybe I should have built a boat. Ah, now I think of it. All right, now let's see. Well, I'm on top. Oh, okay. I've got a bed with me, so therefore I can go out a little bit. So I guess down on that end. But let me build a boat this time. If I can remember how to build one. All right, boat. The first thing I'm going to do is get into here. And, all right. See. Okay, I don't remember how to build a boat. And I built one earlier in this series, right? Oh, wait. Oh, duh. All right, one gets planks. Actually, you could do it out of acacia. Ah, there it is. Good. Now I've got my boat. Good. Now, what I'm thinking of is going down in that direction. That might be a good place to try to build one of these things. Whee! Now, if I remember last time, I tried going. Oh, no, 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 no! Oops! Yeah, those lily pads. Oh, okay. I thought last time I smashed into a lily pad, but I guess that's not what happened last time. Okay, good. Hey, 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 you! Stop! Stop! I said stop! Ah. Oh well. How does one... That's probably... Ah, alright, now. It's like... Oh well. Oh, forget it. That's the problem with boats. They're just skittish. Alright, where were we? Okay, I was thinking that this might be a good place for my lighthouse. I was certainly not going to be in want of wood because I've got huge amounts of this stuff down here. Actually, you'd almost... Alright. You'd almost think that maybe because... Now, one possibility you could do is just stick the crazy light on top of one of these trees. I mean, that'll certainly be tall enough. But no, I'll actually go through the trouble of building a lighthouse. And that way I'll see whether or not the design is feasible or not. Now, there's another project I'm doing on another series where I'm seriously wanting to do a lighthouse, but I don't know whether or not it'll work out. I figure this world where I'm just testing out how things are going might be a perfect place to do such a thing. Because if I completely foul up here, it matters! This world's going to disappear as soon as 1.9 is released. Alright. Alright, there we go. But I'm going to have plenty of wood. The problem is getting space. So you probably don't want to see me chop down 10 of these trees. So what I'm going to... Actually, is it getting near dark? Yeah, it's getting near sunset. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to take a little nap, and I'll be chopping down trees and all that. And I'll pop back up after I've cleared out this little area and had a little nap and all that stuff. So see you then. Welcome back, everyone. We have spent a day clearing out trees all over the place, and I've collected many a sapling and all, and I think it's time to start getting the foundation of our lighthouse here. Now, we'll need a 9 by 9 area in order to have a lighthouse, so let's get our corners here. Now, I have 19 andesite. That's not going to be good enough for, obviously. I don't have enough of that to... Oh, there you go. I don't have enough andesite to do this, so we'll just assume that we've got a good enough foundation to just start from the wood section. And I have plenty of dark oak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks of the stuff. So therefore, getting enough dark oak for this will be no trouble. I'll probably use a little bit of acacia for highlights and the like, because doing it all in one color could be a bit boring. But since this is a practice build, if I'm not at my most exciting, then it's not going to be that major of a problem. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we can start out with 2 stacks of this stuff. No, don't throw the wood. Now the idea is, well, actually at the bottom we could put the wood itself. Now we want 9 by 9. So the question is, what would be the corners? Now, a lighthouse would of course be on the shoreline, because you want it to be seen as far out as possible into the, so I was thinking, okay, let's get the wood here. So you stick one there, see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can stick one there. So it'll be 7 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that will be it. I'm still collecting the residue from these trees here. Alright, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now here this will be an extra high. This will be an extra high so that everything will be level. And then finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, oops, not quite. That would be that there. And make sure I didn't foul it up. Alright, good. So this is going to be the foundation area for our lighthouse. And I'll just have this here. Now the entrance is going to be up in the higher area right here, of course, because you don't want to make it difficult, because let's face it, lighthouses tend to be built in areas that are prone to flooding. So I will say the entrance will be at the highest ground possible. Okay, good, and then we'll finish this up here. So this will be, now, probably in a serious build, I would be putting this with a stone foundation instead of one made out of wood. But here I think I could get away with a wooden one. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is going to be our foundation. And we'll just start out with a little bit of a floor then on top of that. Oh, actually, yeah, if this is the foundation, then we could just put a little stair step there in order to... Ooh, right? Well, yeah, that's the danger of putting my chest over there. Alright, so let's get some slabs. Oh, I forgot some slabs. Okay, it looks like I discovered it just before I created it. Alright, but I do want to get some steps also. Alright, and let's get some steps here. Good. And that'll do. Alright, and we'll put this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. And then we could use these from here. No, not the somehow my mouse misbehaves here because sometimes even when I'm not touching the mouse, it just switches me over. It's not doing it just in this game, so let's see. Okay, apparently I do need, of course, because I need 49 in all, and I only had a lot less than 49 there. All right, let's go across here, and 36 should be enough to finish it off, I would hope. Oh, I could jump from the bed. Hey, that's good. That's good to know. Of course, eventually I'll probably maybe put the bed inside or create a keeper's house, I guess is the best way I could think of, best term I could think of it. I don't know if there's a special name for a keeper's house or you just call it the keeper's house. Alright, and here we go. There we go. And this is the base of our little lighthouse. In fact, I could probably put all this stuff down around here on here. But this is going to be the entrance. So we got 50 acacia wood planks. Obviously, I'll have to do the actual building, the majority of the building. Maybe I should have used a acacia floor there, but I'll probably use some acacia for highlights instead. All right, so what the first thing we're going to need is the plan is to go 3 up from here, then move in a little bit, 3 more up, move in a little bit, and 3 more up. So I thought that would be a nice progression to make for the lighthouse. And that way we could move it up all the way gradually and taper it, because tapering seems to be a style you use when you're doing towers, and a lighthouse is definitely a tower. And the idea then it tapers up, then at the peak we then just have the beacon room, and I'll be using torches or if I can find something better, fine, but something of that ilk. Alright, good. It is getting near sunset and getting near the end of this episode. Now, I'll think about windows later. For now, I'll close up, but I will, of course, in the long run, be adding some windows here. First, I need to know where my stairs are, because a good lighthouse is going to need a stairwell. I guess you could theoretically use ladders instead, but I think stairs will be a better idea on it. And once I know where they are, then I could carve out my windows here. But of course the stairs have to be able to handle the tapering. Well, that's it for today's episode. So I'll see you next time, where hopefully I could start to get this built up and see if I can make this decent look. If I'm thinking of acacia, dark oak is probably not the ideal material to be using for a lighthouse, since the idea is to be as visible as possible, and somehow I don't think this is going to be the most visible lighthouse at night. Well, that's something for me to consider. Right now I'm just going by what's plentiful, and I'll talk about beauty when I make the actual one in my other world. But that's it for today's episode, and see you again for another episode of Piney Peaks at Minecraft 1.9.